Hi mate, Evans here. I just want to tell you some information about the last physics lab, which is all about the microphone making. So for this time, we were requested to make the simple microphone. Well, obviously, the question which was given by the teacher is how to make the simple microphone through some given materials. Alrighty, first of all, let me introduce the material that we have. Here they are. The given scissors, several fastener-like magnets, a pipe, a coil, a pair of rubber band, a balloon, and a wire. And of course, a machine for measuring the frequency. After we got these materials, we started to think a way about how to make the microphone. During the thinking time, we found some troubles and problems, like how to make a nice microphone that can be sensitive to sounds. What I mean is the microphone can receive the clear sound that we made rather than receive the sounds with noise. So, what the hell do we need to concern? In this case, from my point of view, we need to pay attention to the accuracy during the microphone making. That is the key point of making the microphone, although we just need to make the simple one. Finally, after we struggling in the microphone design, we come up with the idea that we could pull and tighten the balloon to the front of the type with two rubber bands and then put three magnets on the top of the type and one magnet inside the type. Here's the design. By the way, for this design, the very first thing is to make sure the balloon is tight enough because we want to make the microphone receive the sound accurately. Otherwise, it cannot have the clear and obvious frequent vibration. And then we put the number one design on the coil. After that, we started testing the microphone. In the first time, we make the volts is 20 MV and the time on the screen is 10 ms. And we succeed. Because the wave was so weird, and in the second time, we changed the volts to 10 MV and the time to 250 ms. After teacher's tips, here you are. The wave was much better than the first one in the second test. By the way, this time we used the Nook as sound. And after with this curiosity, we continue changing the volts. So in the third test, we changed the volts to 100 MV, but the time was still the same as the second time. As a consequence, we failed because the wave did not even Here are some. So in conclusion, here are three tests that we made. In the first one, the figure in volts was 20 MV and the time was 10 microseconds. And for this test, I could say it still belongs to success, but it's just a bit weird. In the second test, the volts was 10 MV and the time was 250 ms. For this time, of course, we succeed. And in the third test, we changed the volts to 100 MV and does not change the type. As a result, we failed. Here are some reasons why we make the design like this. So firstly, the reason for the one magnet put inside the balloon is for making the three outside magnets fixed. And the second, we need three magnets on the why we need three magnets on the top, because we need these three magnets to go through the magnetic induction line so it can efficiently produce the measurable electronic current. And thirdly, why just three magnets, not more? If we have more magnets, the weight will be heavier, so that it will be hard to have the frequent vibration, and as a result, the microphone will not be more sensitive. After this design and this test, we came up with the other two ideas that we can make a tube microphone and a paper cup microphone. Because we figure out probably the accuracy of the microphone depends on the area of the thin film. Here's the two microphones we make. There are three magnets inside the tube and one magnet on the top of two due to fix those three magnets. And then, of course, we use the balloon as the thin film and make the rubber band tighten it. And finally, we'll put the tube inside the coil. Here you are.
Hello? Hello?
For this design,
Hello?
we did the test twice in total. The figure we had was totally same, which was 5 MV for volts and 250 ms for time. As a result, it will succeed.
Again. Oh no.
And in the third design, which was the cup microphone, apparently we made it with the paper cup, and the other step was literally same. However, during the test, we found that the size of the cup would influence on the accuracy, so we cut 2/3 of the cup and then sent it to the test. Basically, we did something to the cup microphone test as well. However, we changed the time by volts. There are 20 MV for volts, 10 ms for time, and 250 ms for time respectively. During the test, we found that that would be better to make the design have some distance to the coil, because if it is too close, it will influence on the sensitive and accuracy. But if it is too far away, it cannot change the wave at all. So as a result, those tests that we made could belong to success except the one without wave. What's more, we also found and summarized some new and good experience about the microphone making after test. Firstly, we found that the tightness of the skin film greatly influences on the sensitive and accuracy. And secondly, the area of the thin film also influences on the accuracy and the sensitive. And third, if the design was too long or too big, it will also decrease the accuracy of the receiving. Lastly, if the design close to the coil, that will also influence on the accuracy. And anyway, it was a nice and brilliant experiment for me. I think I learned many things in this lab. So that is all. May you have a good weekend.